Hi everyone, I am the Hopeful Minimalist, and this channel is a safe space for handbag admiration. If you are interested in that, I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I post a new video. Speaking of posting new videos, I know it's been a minute. I had finally kind of gotten on a rhythm, and then the holidays rolled around. I got sick. I did film some content while I was sick, but it sounded so horrible. I decided to just spare you all. Finally back. Happy New Year to all of you. I want to start with gratitude. If you have interacted with my channel at all over the past, I'd say 2 years since I have been filming and posting videos, I want to say thank you. I appreciate the likes, comments, and interaction. If you have subscribed, especially, thank you. I really appreciate it. This channel is a hobby for me. It's something that I do when I make time to do it, but it's something I love to do. Handbags are just one of my favorite things. I also enjoy fragrances though. I love art. I like to draw and hang out with my family. So I have many interests and things that I like to do, but handbags are just my thing. Another thing on my to-do list was to introduce myself, which I kind of just did. But to give you some context into that, late last year, I finally shared my YouTube channel with family. I won't say I hid my YouTube channel, but I just didn't share it with family. When I told my family about it, I asked them for feedback also, and they did provide constructive criticism. They kept it positive, but they also gave me pointers that I can actually use. And introducing myself was one of those things, and just letting you all know that I love handbags, period. They're not all designer, they're not all contemporary. It's the whole spectrum. I just like them. I like the ones from Zara, I like the ones from Coach, I like Dooney and Burke, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. You'll see a mix of it all on this channel. And the second part of my purpose for this channel is document my journey to minimalism. I'm trying to get to a minimalist lifestyle. I'm not there yet. So when you see me unboxing something today and going forward, know that I have thought about it. I have probably looked at it 1,000 times, considered how much I'll use it, how practical it is in my wardrobe. I've thought about all of that before I bought it. This period for me is purchasing things that I'm going to use, things I'm not afraid to use. So, what you'll see is me just trying to curate what I have, get rid of what I don't love, and welcome in what I do love, use what I have. So, that is a little bit about why this channel is called The Hopeful Minimalist, in spite of what you might see. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, now, the fun part, I have an unboxing. This is something I actually bought around Thanksgiving, so I've had it for a while and just haven't opened it. I tend to do that, maybe because I have run out of space for my handbags, so it's safer for me to leave them in the packaging. It is from Coach. You can probably tell what it is. When I saw this, oh my gosh, I knew I wanted it. The color and combination with the hardware, I had to have it. And there is an accessory with this one that just made it all the more gorgeous. Actually got it from Farfetch. Didn't have any issues with it. It arrived pretty quickly given that it was around the holidays and that it came from somewhere very far away. Let's get into it.
It's packaged perfectly, like in factory wrapping. It came in a nice box, a nice sturdy shipping box.
And here is the bag. OMG. It is a Coach Cassie 19 with silver hardware, of course, because I've been preferring silver hardware so much. This is the color Petunia it has like, oh my goodness. I thought is this red glazing or pink? I can't tell. I think it's pink. Oh my goodness. I love it. I guess this is where it came from. It comes with 3 straps. So let me show you the straps. All right, this is the first strap. This is the top handle strap. And I think this is my favorite. Because it makes it so easy to handle your bag and to like pick it up and all of that. Next strap is the crossbody body strap attached and the top handle. All right, so the crossbody strap, it has that same beautiful glazing, and I just can't tell if it's red or pink because it's not exactly the same as the petunia shade. So I don't know. One thing I did wonder though is why this didn't come out closer to Valentine's Day because it would have been perfect. Okay, so let me hurry up and get to the best part. This is the best part for me. Look at this chain. It's hearts. All right, so trying to achieve a mod shot. I don't know why that keeps turning. Okay. My favorite way to wear the Cassie 19 is crossbody, of course. And I still have a couple of notches where I could shorten it. So I think I'll do that because I prefer it on the shortest setting. Okay. So this is crossbody. With all 3 straps. I love it. I do feel like the chain strap is hiding a little bit. So maybe putting it on the front would be better. I really thought that the length of it would make it better for it to just hang along the bottom, but let's see how it looks if we put it in front. It still kind of goes, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that better? Can you see the strap more? It may be a little bit more forward now. Yeah, because I don't want to hide it. It's beautiful. Okay, so that is all of the straps at once. And I mean, obviously, you can remove what you want and use what you want when you want. But that's just, again, why I love the Cassie 19 so much, because of all the different ways that you can wear it. So the heart strap, you can wear it on your shoulder, but you can see it's kind of in my armpit a bit. So it may not be as long as the typical Cassie chain strap. Let's see. I had on a kind of bulky sweater, so I took that off to see how much that would help. But it's still, you know, under your arm a bit, and that may not be comfortable for everybody. It's, I don't know, it's kind of a personal preference type of thing. I just don't recall my other Cassie 19s fitting up so high under my arm. So I do think this strap is shorter. I will check it out and report back on that. But I still love it. Like if you were to wear it like this, that's an option. And then of course, crook of your arm and top handle, of course. If I hold it down, you won't be able to see it. So what are you guys thinking? I love bag. I'm biased. You all have to let me know what you think about the bag. I did say that I'm biased, and I am because I just already love the Cassie 19 anyway. It's one of my favorite Coach handbag styles, and I only got one maybe in the last 3 months for the first time. I had a couple of the regular Coach Cassies, the larger version, but just recently I got my first Cassie 19. I instantly loved it. What do you think about the heart strap? I think it's cute. Um, it's not, a classic piece, but I do think it's cute, and especially for Valentine's Day. So, just like with any other Cassie, the inside configuration is the same. There's the pocket in the back, and like this is the compartment. So, it's pretty sizable, it expands. So, that's the middle compartment, and there is a zipper compartment in the back there. And then you have the front compartment, which expands also. So that goes back to one of the reasons I like this bag so much. It's so roomy on the inside. Also has a back pocket for whatever you want to put in it, a phone, whatever. It's a pretty good size also. The other thing about this bag is the color. You may remember the Willow saddle bag. I don't know if it was discontinued or what happened to it. It kind of just disappeared. I wanted that bag in the Petunia color. Now, it came in Petunia with the gold hardware, but I really did want that bag and I missed out on it. And I ended up finding one in the orange color, but I could not find Petunia anywhere. So that is how I knew I wanted Petunia in my collection, and the silver hardware was just the icing on the cake. I hope if you were wanting a closer view of this particular bag and the strap, that you were able to get some insight from today's video. Again, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.